afternoon, and welcome back to Kingly Night is Gaming. We're going to jump back into Foundation here. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal Friday. And please join us in the chat. Please tell us what you guys are playing or excited to play over the weekend. Be advised, new version introduces several both overall game balance systems. Here's some quick smooth transitions should you decide to continue your village. Now require 2 food types. You should dive. Okay, I've already thankfully have that. Villagers may leave starting at -25 happiness, so make sure you have manage their happiness. Beautiful. Love these updates. Commoner citizen soldiers now have an entertainment need fulfilled at the tavern. Make sure you build one and have enough drinks for your people. Looks like we have to build a tavern ASAP. Several workplaces now require higher statuses to operate. While villagers with unmatching statuses won't lose their jobs on previous days, promoting them is a way to make it more profitable with taxation. Beautiful. Tax office has been moved to a labor progression path. If you're not playing that path, a new levy mandate can be undertaken to instantly give you coins, but at the cost of your villagers' happiness. I understand. Beautiful. Discoveries, upgrading trade routes, beautiful. There's quite a few updates here. Quite nice. We're gonna have to change the title to, I think, 1.9 update. So we're, let's see, 34 months. It's almost 3 years in. So we're quite deep in our village here. And let's see our territories. We bought this territory the last episode, so we're pretty much just trying to freshen this area up to hopefully build some houses and expand our village this way. Luckily we have enough diverse food already in the market stalls here selling. We have cheese, we have bread, we have fish, berries, so we don't have to worry about that too much. See what else we got. Overall happiness is quite good. We have 6 villagers unemployed. A stargazer approaches. Soldiers were victorious, thankfully. Let's see, so we have average immigration. We're going to start hoarding some gold in our coffers because we're a little low here. We're at 54 gold coins. The monastery of many tentacles here with 5 monks and 4 nuns. Everything is pretty much maxed out there. And let's open up our book tab here. Now we're pretty crappy in the labor influence and the clergy influence. -10, but we're going to try and work on those and see if we can knock out some missions for them over time. And improve that, because I want to unlock... Where's the tavern? Tavern wall. Or did we already get the tavern somehow because of this merchant? It's approaching your village. Bad weather is coming. A wise stargazer has come to your village predicting that bad weather is coming. They recommend that we stock up as much food with the weather is good. Beautiful. So I think we have enough. We're producing another round of wheat here, thankfully. And let's see, food production. I don't think we unlocked the brewery or the tavern just yet. Service, admin. Yes, all the lovely bushes that we get to decor through our town, which I love. Ah, the tavern right here. 50 gold. So we're going to put the tavern on the hill here. We'll make it pretty much a passerby tavern. outside of territory. Where's the edge? Oh, we can't build there. So you know what? We're gonna wait till we can get this next territory, because I want to build it up here, this tavern. I think it will look pretty cool. Be one of the only buildings overlooking our village here from the top. It'll probably be quite elaborate the way that I want to design it anyways. Hence the larger space here. Let's see, we only need 250 coins. Fortunately, we're in a positive cash flow here, so just have to wait for a little bit. And for those on the TikTok side, I cannot see the chat at all, so I greatly appreciate you popping in. I think we have to even turn up our phone. Give us one moment. Let's go to the edge here. Give us a second. Just making sure we had sound on our TikTok side as we're streaming over there. Let's see, we have someone else coming in over here. Okay, wheat for the elders. Let's see, do we even have that enough resources for that? We have 94 wheat available. Let's see, the elders are looking for wheat to help a nearby village running low on food. One of their merchants saw your farm and wants to make an offer. Not a terrible idea, so you know what, let's stockpile this. We're 94 away, and we only need 15 days to fulfill the order anyways. Beautiful. Soldiers came from the spoils of war. 218 gold there. So let's buy this territory. Now let's add the tavern. Let's see. Berry Brewery. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Service counter. Public lounge. Let's do a service counter. Let's start with a stone cabin here. That looks pretty cool. And then we're gonna add a house onto it inside this welcoming door. So let's build with that. Let's see. Let's grab the post to build here. Grab another piece. Edit building. Let's do a public lounge. So let's add the public lounge in the back, which will be the house here. And we're gonna make it quite big, this tavern, over time. We're gonna actually make it tall here. And we're gonna push it a little bit offside the road and turn it just slightly. So it's almost like parallel. There we go. That's pretty awesome. And let's see. May add another piece to it. And a door on the side here. Yeah, let's add a door on this end. Let's build that. So they're bringing the wood and such. So that's going to be our new tavern. That'll be overlooking the city. Let's see, we're waiting for the rest of the wheat to accumulate here. So we have in 12 days. So they're stockpiling all the wheat here, and then they're going to bring it over to the warehouse. It looks like we have a couple new villagers coming in over here. And let's pull up our book tab. And let's see if we have Rasmals running this joint with Lord Henry of Skalitz as the bailiff. Let's see if we can't get some employment going here. We have a couple slots over here. We have a miner. Beautiful. So now we only have one person unemployed. See, they're bringing all these materials to the tavern. Now, once these two pieces are built, from there we will then expand a little bit more. Probably build this way. Beautiful. Couple new villagers here. And let's see. We're waiting for these guys to take the wheat. Maybe a few more days here, so we're advancing time. Let's actually check our soldiers. A couple of them have come back from campaigning. King's Pledge. So we're still abroad with that most difficult, the ultimate difficulty here in the mission. So we have 4 that are wounded. So we're going to just leave the soldiers to rest there. And please join us in the chat. Let us know what you think we should name our tavern. We're open to suggestions. As our tavern's being built over here. Let's close this window. We're still trying to get the wheat over into this warehouse. Let's see, stocks max capacity here. Total capacity is 400. We're missing 10. We just need them to literally move it from the wheat farm over. Not sure how we do that though. Let me see if I turn off stockpile, they'll move it over. Because from there, I think we have enough. Actually, bring over. I mean, we're tracking it, and still they haven't moved any. Alright, let's do the stockpile once more, just because I don't want to use any, just in case. Actually fulfill this mission. So we have this tavern being worked on here. And we have another set of tools coming in. Should be finishing it here shortly. A new tale can be heard. Tavern established. Revelers are rejoicing over your village's very first tavern. Fine drinks and warm meals are expected, along with plenty of celebrations. There will be good times ahead. Yes, indeed. Plus 10 happiness. Tavern established. Let's actually increase the prioritization here on building. Let's fast forward just a bit here. And let's actually paint an extraction for these berries and this stone. Oop, I think we're gonna have the wheat finally stockpiled here. Yes. Let's deliver that wheat to the elders. Beautiful. So we got 100 gold coins and 10 labor influence here. We have another group of immigrants coming in. Our town is just booming right now. We started with 116. We're at 118 already. And with that, let us turn off the stockpile. Very chill here. This is our monastery over here. And our church is almost at capacity here. Church of Sigmar. We have 126 capacity and weekly attendance. So what we're thinking is possibly expanding this way. Let me see. Yep. getting pretty much these two territories, and we're gonna build another church on this ridge here. I'll pretty much overlook the whole village, or I'm not sure if our progression's gonna even allow it, because we're not even close. This monastic abbatical church. Oh, we could put it on a higher ridge over here on the left. Who knows? This is gonna be a town of churches. Gonna have a massive population, I hope. Let's see, so the tavern's getting worked on here. Still waiting for them to bring the final resources and build it. Let's turn off tracking this wheat. It's our resource tab. Very mellow farm. We have a couple, 3 new villagers there. So we're at 121. And we may actually have to promote some of them. Let's see. It's usually in our budget. Edicts and privileges. Contractual. Let's see, the army's still out and about. Mandates, here we go. Open. I think we need 1 commoner for the tavern. So let's upgrade. Let me see. Let's get you. And let's get you. Probably promote 1 more. Let's see, let's promote to soldier, all this militiamen. Once we have enough of these manuscripts, we'll be able to promote these monks to a brother. And same thing, we can promote one of these novice nuns into an actual sister. So that will be quite interesting. Just gonna upgrade 1 more person. Let's upgrade this fisherman. That will conclude our lovely promotions for the village here. Let's see, tavern is still getting worked on. We can assign a resource. I think, yep, we have plenty of beer. We have 41 beer. And we only have 51 wine, so we'll probably run out quite quickly if we were to do that. Taverner, so let's put both of these that are unemployed and commoners to work this tavern. And quite shortly we'll be able to expand in getting boar meat, and we'll be able to expand into a tavern kitchen. So then the tavern will be able to make ready-made meals here that the citizens can actually come in and enjoy with their lovely beer and or wine. So at a later time we're going to make some vineyards here too. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day leading into the weekend. And if anyone wants to join us in renaming this tavern, we are open to suggestions in chat. Please feel free to give us ideas. Some of our fellow viewers have named the church here, the monastery of many tentacles. And then I think the manor house, one of these, yes, it's called the IKEA Manor here. Housed by Bailiff Rasmus. Been a quite interesting playthrough so far. And our army is still out on the King's Pledge with this ultimate challenge. Let's prepare some of the troops here because most of them are back, I think. Capture a company. What just happened? Courier has arrived, so we'll deal with that in a moment. Capture a company. A king's scouts spotted a well-equipped enemy company marching in our lands. Offer their weapons to whoever can defeat them. Let's prepare the troops. Let's see if our militia / soldiers can deal with this. Let's see, so we have 6 men, 2 are knights, 3 soldiers, 1 militia person. So let's send the troops out here to go deal with that threat. And let's see what the courier has to say. Cloth surplus for beer. Neighboring villagers want to trade a surplus of beer gifted by monks they are tending to. The folks are desperate in need of clothes, which seem to be in fair numbers. I mean, that's a fair trade. I mean, beer for some clothes. If you have no clothes, not bad. All right, let's prepare the resource. Let's see, 100 bolts of cloth. We may actually have that, unless if we're not hoarding it already. Beautiful, we actually had it. Beer received, so we just got 5 labor influence and 50 more beer there. So it's definitely going to help out our tavern that's about to open here. That rider is running along. So awesome with the little animations here. Now they're about almost halfway done with the construction project here on this tavern. And we're only slightly, I'd say a third of the way done in actually what we want it to look like. So we want to expand the tavern, maybe one more building this way, and maybe build a separate isolated building here. And maybe do like a sky bridge that connects the two. We'll see. Service counter built. Beautiful. So we have 20-person capacity here. Total is 32. But public lounge is 20. Oh, there goes our soldiers. Let's take a quick peek here. As they're marching along. We have the 2 knights in the back. Love the little armor separations too. Ooh, we have 4 new immigrants too coming. So we'll be up to 125 here. Coin is doing well. We have decent taxation. Happiness is quite good, which we could probably increase the taxes here. Let me see, how much more would it be? Ooh. It's actually significant. 82 more gold coins. Alright, let's just raise it for a little bit. If they get into an issue where we start dropping happiness too much, then we will drop the taxes back down. So we have these 4 people over here coming into our city village. Or city center, should I say? City village. City center. Because this is pretty much where we established our town. This was the first building here. And from there we've expanded. So these 4, so we're up to 125. And we have, I wouldn't say a lot of people unemployed, but we have 8 residents. So let's change that really quick. See if we can build some other production buildings that could possibly help us. We have all the goods. We have the admin. Nope, not the bridge. Resource production. Here we go. Okay, we have a charcoal hut that we definitely need to build. So first, before we even do that, let's see if we can scope out a spot that we can lay this down. I'm gonna probably do right here. So we're gonna do a warehouse first. Let's see, so are those houses? I don't think so. This is all lovely agriculture and the brewery there, so it's not like it's a desired space. We're just trying to keep it away from this area because we're trying to make this area more desirable. With that notion, let's do common decoration here. Actually, not the cypress because those are 47 apiece. Let's do multiple here. And pretty much encircle this area in trees. Because what that does is it increases the overall desirability around here. And with that, they started building another house. Actually, a stone structured house here. Should be pretty nice. Let's see, we have more traders coming in. With this warehouse being built, we will then add a charcoal hut. Let's see, right next to it. Yeah, we'll do it on this end. Let's build that. So we're expanding our resources production. With the charcoal hut, we'll be able to expand into the iron smelt, because with the iron ore and the coal, we can then make tools and then also weapons. So then we can arm ourselves, but on top of that, we'll have enough weapons that we can basically use as a trading resource. So bad weather has arrived, clearly. As the stargazer predicted, the sky is falling. People hope they have gathered enough food to live through this period. I think so. We've had quite a bit of cheese, bread still, berries, and fish. As our village is expanding here. I think we have another group coming in from the far west. We have our military hut here. These houses literally built on top of the manor. And then we have this hut, our house just built. And this other house over here. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Let's see, do we have extraction? Yep, we have extraction on those points. Tavern is almost built here. Absolutely stunning. Housing is insufficient. I mean, that's given. We've been having housing issues from the beginning, pretty much. Let's see, let's do more common decoration here. Let's put a couple flower bushes behind this house. And let's put one back here. And let's actually paint a little bit more. Let's make this area bigger. Simply because we want to make this another residential part. Wish we could build a masterpiece. Let's see what it would require. Let's see, it can be placed as a standalone building. Let's see if we put it over here. Gold bars. I mean, we have the gold ore, it's just we don't have the resource production just yet. We're in the process of making that. So let's add 4 transportation guys here. Let's add coal to this one. And let's see what else we have going on here. I think we're also going to try and expand on our extraction of trees, because we have this region. We have all this, but we're not going to take everything. Take most of like the center part. This region could be ours. Definitely these two. extract pretty much the inner part here. Leave that. We'll leave this side. Oh, you can see these berries back here. Oh, they're outside of its territory. Damn. So, another group of villagers coming in. Happiness. Okay, so we have the capacity for 32. We have the beer filled out. We're just waiting for them to finish. I think the doorway at the moment for this side. That's pretty much it. This tavern will be built. For the time being, we'll stop on the construction simply because we've been burning through quite a bit of resources here. So let's get this new villager. Let's see if that charcoal burner... Oh, not just yet. Almost done here, though. Got these lovely cows. Got the brewery here, right next to it. So this is pretty much like our production area. Have some houses on this end, next to the monastery. These lovely arches. And our little monks down here doing their monastery thing. And the sister picking some, who knows, devil lettuce. Wah, ha, ha. Alright, let's add some charcoal burners here. As they will start making charcoal as a production. We're almost done with this tavern building. And let me see, does tavern increase desirability? It does. It does. So what we may end up doing is expanding this area into a residential part as well, since it has higher desirability around it. Beautiful. We have a few more people coming in here. And that should be good. We have our entries on both ends. And we're going to pretty much expand the tavern. Pretty much going this way. So that way you can see the whole village from up above. Maybe put some balconies facing the village. And this storm has not let up so far. We have our keep over here. And let's check our troops. They're still on the King's Pledge. Let me see how many soldiers. Yeah, we still only have the 3 that are wounded at the moment. See Undertaker mandates. Let's dismiss. Alright, we built the monasteries. Beautiful. Upgrading trade routes. Yeah, we've been actually fortunate to upgrade trade routes. Managing taverns. Service counter. Distribute drinks. And public lounge to welcome customers. Beautiful. So we've got those 2 buildings already implemented in the tavern. And it is functioning. Not how much beer we're going to go through on a weekly basis. It'll be quite interesting. Housing is insufficient still. Let's see. Happiness is kind of dropping here, so let's check out our entertainment. Because it's the only other thing that we have to really worry about is entertainment. Add levy funds. Let's see. Enacting a levy mandate. Your treasury seems low these days. As the head of this village, you have a right to levy funds from your villagers. However, expect them to contribute reluctantly. Of course. Levies should be used in dire times. They will subtract a lot of a village's happiness over multiple weeks. Let's ask villagers for coins. Let's see. Build a great hall. Let's continue on my own for the time being. We're doing okay. We're not doing the best, but our treasury's not bankrupt yet. Ooh, our soldiers were victorious here. Let's see. No, it's the other one. The other mission that they were on. The small group is coming back, not the large one yet still. Damn. Alright, let's fast forward it slightly. We have high immigration here. We have another wave coming in 6 days as this big wave's coming in over here. Let's see if we can't expand this resource production. Let me see, iron smelter. Let me check if we can expand food before. 1 moment. Butchery. Produces boar. Well, let's do that. And almond goods. Have to wait on that one. Sculpture workshop could work. Definitely want to be a village of the arts. So let's do that. Let's see what other labor buildings we eventually will get. Milling taxes. Love it. Taverns refine architecture. We're missing 4 from labor on influence. So we're definitely going to get that. Because I want to add a lot of little details to our tavern. Mining taxes, manor, house, stone architecture. That's pretty awesome. Drinking taxes. All these damn taxes. Tavern kitchen. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Tavern kitchen. We need up to 50 in the labor. Definitely gonna work on that labor more. Hospital. Place for visitors to rest. That's interesting. Treasury, refractory. Consume food. Meals and monastic. Oh, that's awesome. And she will unlock that. Newcomer. Ooh, we have a small group over here. Awesome. Alright, let's get this butchery. Let's put the butchery right here on the corner. Luckily it's only 10 coins. Let's see. Soldiers are coming back from that mission there. These charcoal burners just working. Now let's see. Hunting zone. Let's do all of this. Let's definitely do this forest. Let's not do that one. Let's hunt in this one. Everything. Mission success. 34 gold. Beautiful. Help cushion some of our expenses here. So we have like 3 regions that we can hunt boar in. So we expand here. We just did our boar hunting regions of the forest. We're gonna wait for these builders to come and build that area. And happiness is still relatively stable, thankfully. Let's take a quick screenshot here. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal Friday going into the weekend. Now, no beer has been consumed in our tavern yet. I don't think our villagers have grown super fond of it. Alright, butchery is being built over here. I think eventually once it catches on, it'll be quite awesome. Expand this building. That's tall. And There's a service counter. We can add a chimney. We can add it inside. Wall flag. Yes. Let's actually put the archway here. Let's see. Let's put the polished one up top. Damn. That's actually quite pricey. 75 gold for this little. No. We're not going to destroy that. We just want to. Yep. Get rid of that. Let's try this one. Oh, the simple one's even expensive too. So we'll hold off on this stone archway since it's more decorative than anything else. We only have 150 gold coins anyways. Let's see who else can we employ here. We're waiting for this butchery to get these 2 butchers. Unemployment's down to only 4 villagers that are unemployed here. Let's open up our buildings tab, see if we can put anyone anywhere. Oh, we have a transporter there. Could send the other 3 over here to the monastery, honestly. Let us see if we can do that. Where's those 3? Unemployed. Let us assign them. Cutter. We can do this menu. Maximum comfort. Home. Quite a nice house over here in the back. One of the fresher villages. The butcher's working here. We're gonna add. Let's see, do we have any iron at all? To get that smelter going. Because we do have 160 ore here. It's not like we don't have anything to get started with. Let's actually build this iron smelter. Pretty much put it next to this production building. Let's put it in the back. I'm trying to keep it away from this residential area and from this tavern area, I believe. Have a little bit more space on this side. Let's build up. We haven't sold, I think, a drop of beer yet, which is kind of interesting. Berry brew. I think we have another villager coming in to join our town here. As we're at 130. I think we started at 116. Yeah. So it's been quite a fun one. Expanding this village, this storm hasn't let up either. It's been going on for quite a while. So prosperity here is 176. And our wealth has to increase. Population's doing pretty well. Splendor and beautification. Beautification has to increase. Luxury and entertainment. Interesting. Food production. Let's see what else do we have here. Hot farm, cheesemaker. I think we have everything for the time being. Do we have the cheesemaker? Let me double check that building. No, I do not have a cheesemaker. Interesting. 200 gold coin. Yeah. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Since we paid for that smelter. So let's hang off here. We're waiting for this large group of soldiers to come back from this big quest over here. They're on the King's Pledge. Let's see. Extremely difficult heirloom bounty. Let's prepare the troops here. Let's get these 4. Send them over. And we may actually recruit 4 more troops here just to house. Let's see, what's our capacity for the fort here? Splendor, building overview. Let's see, military 4. Let's see barracks. We have quite a few rooms here, so that's why I'm not too worried. Maintenance cost is already quite high. Let's get these 4 in, just for the sake of it. And let's arm them. So we got those 4 new recruits. Let's get 3 of them spears, and then 1 will be on a sword. Awesome there. Assigning our troops. Selection won't go away, but it's all good. So we're gonna move back to our tavern, see if they've sold. Yep, no beer sold so far. It's quite interesting. And let's see what else. Pretty much just gonna work on our labor here. Improve it so we can unlock one of the other progression tabs on it. I'm pretty much just waiting for our large contingent of troops to come back, as we helped out the king and sent them on the King's Pledge. Got these traders coming into town here. So we're officially at our 3rd-year mark here. So it's taken us 3 years to get our village to this point. We're going to see how much further we can expand it. We plan on building at least 1 church on this cliff and a monastery on this side, or vice versa. It depends on how we get to it first. Let's see. We may build another fishing hut here just because the lake is quite big. So let's do that. So we're about to get more immigrants here. Let's get 1 more actually. Let's get so that those 2 fishing huts are going to be built there. Waiting for this iron smelter to be made. Let's see. Do we have enough extraction here? Yeah, we do. So we have these 2 new villagers coming into our village here. Happiness is still quite high, 84%. Still nothing with the tavern here. Let's see. Residential is quite desirable here, so let's probably build on this end of the street. Ooh, we have 4 new villagers. Quite awesome. So we are building, 2 new fishing huts and that iron smelter here. So these 4 new villagers are definitely going to come in handy. We're up to 135. We have 83 serfs, 9 commoners, 9 militants, 22 soldiers, 3 knights, and 9 novices in the monastic area. building our fishing huts over here. Greatly appreciate everyone popping in, joining us. Should be a very relaxing episode, honestly. This game has like no bloody or gore, so it's just a super chill game. Kind of what we enjoy on days like this, since we've been playing a lot of pew pew and a lot of stabby games, so it's quite nice to just be able to focus on something relaxing, mellow, and even though there's not like a ridiculous amount of craziness going on, still a lot of funness here. Yes. Let's see. Housing insufficient. We're always having housing insufficiency issues. Come on, my guy. Tell me something new. Oh, they're building a house over here, thankfully. Kind of stacking on these logs, though. Like, what's the issue? We're extracting over here. We're extracting this. Could be just the distance, honestly, between all of the lovely forests. Let's see, we can build a woodcutter's hut maybe up here. Logistics, builder's workshop, resource production. Yeah, you can get a lumber camp. Probably back here. Let's build that. And let us pause production here. Let's see. We're gonna pause production on that woodcutter's hut so we can build a second one back here. Or probably like third one, to be honest. Let's see. Missing raw materials. Yeah, I'm sure we are. I think the storm is messing with our resource production here, because wood has been a little light, a little low here. Now we're waiting on these logs to be produced. Yep, we're working on it, Definitely is an ongoing issue here. See, breweries pumping out beer. Still no capacity over here. Very shocked, to be honest, with this tavern. Knows, maybe we had to actually build it amongst everything. It's an unfortunate thing. Mission success. The King's Influence. Beautiful. 100 gold coins. Newcomer attempts, ask for an audience. Battle history. Let's see that last one. Oh, I think that's... Oh, the soldiers are still abroad for this one. Damn. It's quite interesting. So we got 100 from the other mission. Oh, this is about to be like, wah, wah. That's a little sad, but can't be too grumpy, I guess. Oh, it's from the lighter mission. Alright, waiting for these villagers to finish building here on this fisherman's hut. Not sure if we committed a boo-boo by putting a tavern up there. if the village has to expand, the village has to expand. We have another house being built over here. So our village is expanding here, thankfully. Finally stopped raining here. Let's get one shipment of tools. Fisher's hut finally built. So let's add one fisherman here. Pretty nice village here. Super chill. Densification allowed. Oh yeah. Let's see. Taxes, luxury shortage. Alright, let's drop our taxes just slightly. Let's see, where do we go? Ooh, yeah, like half, but at least they will be happy. Happier. So relatively happy. Our population is expanding here. So let's fast forward. We're trying to get these resources. They are cutting over here, thankfully. Yes. Chop these trees down. No access to luxury there. Alright. Let us stop buying tools there because we don't need any more. Beautiful. Just waiting for this lumber camp to be built so we can assign 2 workers. 2 or 3, I think. Better days are coming. Behold, bad weather is now a thing of the past. Things are back the way they were. But for how long? What a relief. Newcomer. Beautiful. We're going to get him into our flock here. Let's see. We're able to make slightly positive cash flow. Housing is insufficient still. So that house just got built in the back. This one should be built very shortly as well. Let's see. And this iron smelter is also about to be built. And from there, we can actually make our own tools with 2 more buildings. The tool maker, and then we'll have a weaponsmith, which will be able to craft our own weapons. We have another house being built over here. And a second house being built over here. This is quite nice. They're finally populating this area that I wanted them to. And up here on the hill by the monastery, they're also expanding onto another house. They're building this 4th fisherman's hut. So, pretty awesome here. Get these extraction points. There are fish abundant in this damn lake. Such a relaxing time today. Hope everyone's having a great day leading into the weekend here. Let's zoom into our villagers working here. As you're picking wheat. Love it. With our manor in the back. Love this little game. Still have our little church here. Oh, we just went into a negative cash flow, so I have to be mindful here. Let's see. We sell some items. Does not seem like we can sell much. We're back into positive, so not to worry. Let's see, we can assign a resource here. Fisherman is not built, thankfully. Let's see, we can get this woodcutters started. Fisherman hut. Start bringing even more food and resources back to our village here. And we're almost done with this iron smelter and this large expansion at the front of our village. Eventually, once we get to this point, we'll probably put a gate here. Make it closed off with this natural barrier. Gate and walls pretty much build within here. This lovely valley. This is quite nice here. A lovely tavern. Now eventually we're gonna expand in the back here. We're gonna build stone bridges connecting these islands. I'm probably gonna make the village like very spread out. Very organic. 2 more villagers coming in here. And a trader. Pretty awesome so far. We have these hops. Housing is not insufficient, my guys. We definitely have enough wood finally being produced, being cut down. Got this lumber camp right here. Let's see, do iron smelter finally built. So we're gonna have to promote 2 commoners here. Let's see, where's our mandate? Let us promote this unemployed person. And let's promote this woodcutter. Let's promote that lovely soldier. Let's promote 1 knight and conclude promotions. Pretty awesome here. So we're gonna get this iron smelter. Got 1 commoner working here. Iron ore. Let's see, let's put iron. Let's see, another 2. Another 2 villagers. Yay, we are bursting. 139. It's been a great episode, in my opinion, for us just expanding our village. Having a boom in immigration on this one. We went from 116 to 139. It's quite a hefty move, considering that. I'm not saying our village was stagnant, but it's over that initial phase where we have to be a little bit more tedious in the way we manage it. So, house just got built there. We have, what, 2 more houses, 3 more houses being built in this little, almost like cul-de-sac area. Things becoming very desirable. Yes, we have no access to luxury. Oh, we can actually sell some other stuff. Let's try and sell honey then. Let's see, herbs. We have no gems, and let's sell herbs. We have 340 herbs here. So switch that out. Let's see which other one we can switch out. Switch out jewelry to honey here. We have 40 honey in our overall inventory. Let's see, I think we have herbs in one of the warehouses. If not, we have to change that out. Not in that warehouse. Let's see, and in this one we can. So let's put herbs here. Probably have to create another food warehouse just in case. That'll come in time. Happiness is going back up here. And we probably gonna have another wave of immigration in this next day. Yes, greatly appreciate everyone joining us. Truly appreciate everyone as we are expanding our village of Picin here. Started the episode with 116 villages. We're at 139. We've expanded this little resource area. We have charcoal hut, warehouse, iron smelter. And on the hill, we've added a tavern. Which I think because of location, we haven't been able to really sell anything, which kind of damaging us. But what we can do to offset it, we can build a second tavern. Pretty much put this one to sleep, and then maybe build one down here and have it function. But we'll see. Not too sure, because I want to build in this area and eventually expand up here with a monastery or church overlooking the village. So I think I'll have a very nice view from this angle. And same thing on this side. Eventually, if we can get and expand up here, we'll build a little bridge crossing here. And somehow get up here, cross, and then maybe build a church or something on this side. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe we will expand the manor up here and build just like this mountaintop fortress and have like a berry and resource center inside. Be pretty cool. We'll need a lot more coins though, that's for sure. That is for sure. Need more taxes too. Let's see where we're at with that. Let's see. Let's push up the taxes just slightly. So happiness will suffer teensy bit, but I think we should be able to offset it. And I don't think our soldiers are still back from that long mission. Yeah, they're still on the King's Pledge. Still on that crazy mission out there. Wonder how big the overall loot's gonna be, because they've been gone for the end of last episode going into this episode. So we see herbs are being sold here. Fast forwarding just slightly, they're picking the wheat. We may have to expand this church just slightly here, the Church of Sigmar, simply because of the capacity is almost there. Tiled chapel, wooden gate, thatched chapel. See, that's gonna get in the way. Can we get a smaller little? Nope, that's too small. I mean, technically that does work, but kind of wanted this one. We have another group of newcomers. How much do these little flying parts add? It's not terrible. We can expand a few more here. Just not ready to pretty much get rid of this side of our church. We add a tower. Does that add anything? No, tower doesn't add crap. Wooden chapel window. Let's see if we can expand you. And with that, we're going to pretty much double stack this tower. Beautiful. We'll finish it out with do the gate here. Might be in the way, but kind of dig it. Kind of dig it right here. Let me see how. Let's see. Place categorizes rooms. So it's gonna add 12. I think we should be okay with that. 78 planks. And it may take a minute to expand, but so be it. Let's see. Let me see if we can add one more expansion here. Let's get one. Oh, we already have one on that corner, I think. Oh, let's get these newcomers. I almost missed that. Yeah, because we definitely need to get enough service for everyone. Let's see, let's actually raise these just slightly. Put one there. I'll bring this one down. Beautiful. Looks even. So our church over here is expanding once more. And they're bringing all the resources. We have enough of the hammers and tools. I'm just gonna have to wait on planks because maybe a little bit slower process. But church is expanding here, and we're also just waiting for the large body of our troops that are out on the king's mission to come back. All these houses are built back here. It's pretty awesome. This stone house houses 6. We finally have this one built in the back next to the monastery. Let's see, it's actually cruising between these two little towers, archways, overlooking the monastery. Such a nice area. I feel like we built it up quite nice, this whole village. Yes. I also love the soundtrack in this game. Super mellow, very relaxing style. Let's see. Happiness is kind of dropping because of the taxes. Overall, still doing fairly well. Let me see. Ah, we do need waiting for workers. Waiting for workers. Let me see. Did we not put the hunters? Let's see. Butchery. Ah, we didn't put a hunter's hut. Whoops. That would help. I was wondering what was going on. Alright, let's build this hunter's hut right by the smelter. Let's add 10 coin here, and perfect. We'll be able to knock this out. Let's get the tools. And we have enough population to actually help with this. Let's see, so we have 3 ore. We'll pretty much going to go through our entire iron ore, make as many bars, and then from there, by that time, I think we'll have enough resources to actually build a weaponsmith. We're going to get a couple more people there. Up to 7 unemployed. Not terrible, considering that we have had massive expansion in this heart of the village, and damn, there's still no people here. Not sure if we should put a sign or what, but definitely struggling to get people into that tavern. Let's see. Iron smelter is working its way. Happiness is down to 79%. They're expanding this house over here to a bigger home. It's quite nice. Housing is still insufficient here. Labor has still been drifting in the negative here. Let's see. People say good things about your land. I hope so at some point. I definitely hope so, because our little village is expanding here. So it's going to be a larger medieval town in short order. See, famous builder, reach prosperity of 500, succeed the King's Pledge mission. Sell at least 100. We could do that as well. Let's sell those, because we don't need all those swords. We've pretty much accumulated enough. Sell all above 0. Thank you. Resource, in-house. Swords there. And soon after, we should have enough resources to actually build a weaponsmith. We have this hunter's hut. Let's actually build a second hut. And possibly a third one. Because we do need a few hunters to get this meat going. Beautiful. With that, we're gonna buy 10 tools. And we will get those tools, we'll build these lovely huts, and add a couple more of the hunters, so that way we have another resource to sell here, which would be meat. Another food stall. That's clothing. These are luxury items. Yeah, we'll have meat to sell. So we'll probably have to build another stall here to support that meat sale. Okay, we have enough resources finally to bring in the tools. We're going to add 2 more hunters to our village here. Let's see, what else do we got? Berry Brewery produces 3 berry brew in exchange for 3 berries and 1 water. Let's do the thatched cabin here as the brewery part. Which we'll do not the thatch side, because I don't really like that. I want the actual house. Actually, we could do that. We could just turn it. There we go. Kinda don't like that there, to be honest. Let's see, we could bring it this way, or we can pretty much add it on this corner. Let me see if we can. Nope, don't like it there. Let's see, we're trying to add this berry brewery. Also tavern part. Nope. Not fond of it there. Let's just wait till we get the tavern, the bigger pieces, and then we'll add the other ones that we want to. I think from there we also need to expand a food warehouse, logistics, yes, granary. Just put that back here. Raw food and luxurious food types. Beautiful. So we're finally in a positive cash flow here of our treasury. Greatly appreciate everyone popping in today and joining us on this lovely Friday leading into the weekend. Screenshot over here. Let's see, not sure if we have these huts built. Oh, still waiting for the wood. Stuff being produced. Here we go. I think the hunter's finally dropping off a boar here. Yes, indeed. Got these guys pretty much concentrated. Delivering these items. Nothing. So we're gonna keep an eye on these huts here. They're being built. Should be able to. We have another newcomer here. Should be able to recruit a couple of our villages here for the hut, and then same thing with this granary. Granary should be built here shortly. 146 is our population so far. We're very happy with our expansion. Let's see. Yep, we are making planks. They're just moving at a slow rate. Let's see, let's add a hunter. So we'll have a third hunter here. Probably have a hunter's guild here soon, because I'll probably add a couple more as our village will be expanding. Let's see, assume this week. Let's go to that market one and let's see if we can edit building, free build. Market stalls, good stall. Let's do a food stall here. Let's turn it. Let's put a meat one right here, and we'll put that as a green tent. You know what? Let's do a blue tent here. Let's do a food stall sign. And the barrels on this side. See how much that's going to cost us. Not terrible. Beautiful. With that, we will eventually assign a market serf there to then start selling meat in the market center. We have granary almost built here, and same thing with this other hut for the hunters. super mellow game. Let's see, we have a couple, maybe 2 new villagers coming in over here. Let's see, we have 4 construction projects going on. We have that granary, the market. We have all of these little boats coming out, catching fish. Quite nice here. Yes, my guys. Love when they conflict like that. So amusing. Guys are fishing for the same spot. Totally dig it. So we got a couple more serfs here. We're at 148 villagers. See, we almost have all of these construction projects finished, to be honest. Absolutely wild. We have pretty much this main neighborhood area here, this second residential area around the church, and then we have this one up here, which, you know what, let me see, we're gonna take this, gonna not paint here because the church is gonna go right there. Keep painting this way. See if we can't go this way. It's right at the edge of the market area. Leaving villagers. People would like to help you settle down. Some of your villagers are disconnected. Their reasons are their own, but they made it clear if their life in the village is not, let's help them out. Raise the happiness of all villagers by 25%. Your villagers' needs open help. Villagers have multiple needs. Fulfilling them improves happiness, allows you to promote villagers to the next status. You can see what villagers are. Exam by clicking. Okay. Unhappy villagers have a chance to leave starting at negative 25%. Beautiful. Okay. So let us switch the taxes down, because pretty much the taxes are the highest part right now that are making them unhappy. Let's see, to 25%. Let's check the happiness here. Why are you unhappy? Food shortage. There's a food shortage. Really doubt there's a food shortage, my guy. You're just having grabbed something to eat. I mean, we have plenty of food here. Let's add a surf here, and let's add meat to this lovely resource. So we have 2 boar. Butchers are getting to work here. We're just waiting for this granite to be built. And that way we can actually supply the city with some boar meat. As we have this 3rd boar hunter's hut being built. Let's see what else we have. We have this granary being built over here, bringing 1 wood. Hunter's hut built there. Let's add 1 more hunter. Let's finish this granary, hopefully. So our village is slowly expanding. Let's see our overall happiness, if it's improved here. Let me see. Unassigned job. The righteous. Yeah, but knight's definitely capable of anything. Let's see. Is it because our luxury shortage is that low? Interesting. What else can we sell? Okay, let's see. We have another villager coming in over here. Yay, 149 lovely villagers. And I wonder where our soldiers... Yeah, they're still abroad here on the King's ultimate pledge. Let's send some other troops out over here to go do some other missions. Let's protect middle. The second contingent. Let's send those 5. And repair Davenport. Okay, ancient road needs helping hands. So let's send these 3 soldiers. So with that, those different, 3 groups that we sent out of the army here, we should be able to offset a lot of our resource shortages, especially in the luxury department. So anytime we're able to go out and raid, get some jewelry, we come back, able to get some new stuff. And then sell it in our markets over here. So we're pretty much good here with this market. They're expanding on this church here. But we have a shortage of planks at the moment. Second group of knights are leaving. We have these 3 hunters hut. Alright, let's get these logistics going. Let's get this meat. What else do we have over here? We can get this berry brew assigned here, which would actually help us out once we start making this berry tavern drink. Let's actually do that now. Let's do a berry brew. If anything, we're gonna just put the independent building. Let me see, because I don't want to block this back window here. So if anything, let's just raise this just slightly. Let's see, we're gonna do that. I thought we were gonna wait, but a little impatient here. Let me see if we can unlock the other tavern pack. Refined architecture. And yeah, we're still falling into a negative over here with the labor people. They're not too happy with us. Let's see. Labor influence. Missions quite good for the labor estate. Okay. Let's see if we can. Nope, not levies. Gain influence with 1 estate. Let's do the labor here. So let's send our... I think it's our bailiff to go and petition to this neighboring region for the labor people. Let's see, we have all of these assigned. See how much the weaponsmith is here. Let's see, but we need a citizen. Yeah, we need a commoner. So we need 200 for a blacksmith, which will give us tools. Tools. Definitely will help us expand here. Because we won't have to buy tools anymore if ever we have a building project. Check our desirability around here. Let's expand this a little bit bigger. And we could definitely add some more desirability stuff over here. Probably eventually add more over here. And we with that, we'll probably ease off on these building projects for the time being. Advice followed. Peace has returned to the village. Everyone is merry once again. Beautiful. See how everyone's happiness is. I mean, luckily this knight is abroad. Can't find height with desirability. Interesting. So I guess when you get to a commoner, it's quite a challenge because you actually want to have your neighborhood to be in a nice area. Fascinating. Our villagers are becoming more and more picky, but happiness is still quite significant. If anything, we have to just figure out the entertainment bracket of all things. A couple new commoners here. 151 shows a bursting here with a large village. And let us see. Where can we add some common decoration? Yeah, these bushes are quite up there. So let's put some over here, actually. Let's put this round loveliness. Let's add one on this back entry. Same thing here. Let's add one flower bush. And same thing over here. We're gonna do the same thing. Gonna add a flower bush in the backyard. There we go. Yep, so desirability is quite heavy by the monastery here. And let's see, we're still waiting for our larger group of troops to eventually come back from the King's Pledge. They are still abroad. And it's been pretty much 3 months here since the beginning of our year, so not too sure how much longer these troops are going to be back out. Looks like we are slightly in that negative negative income resource. Let's see, but we're selling the meat here, thankfully. And beer as well. Your villagers' needs. Let's dismiss that. Beautiful. Missing raw materials. I'm sure we are. That's right, we don't even have a cheese maker, I just remembered that. Let's go fix that, actually. Ooh. That's definitely going to be a lot of moolah up front, but let's put it on this side. Just need 200 coin. Help us build this cheese maker. Our village is expanding here. Truly do enjoy this game a lot. It's very mellow, very relaxing. Heavily focused on the medieval aspect of city building, and combat is not really a focus, which is what I thoroughly enjoy since most of my other games are very combat heavy. And let's see. We have enough food coming in. Let me see if we can actually sell food to as a trade route. See who will buy from us. Sell to them. We can sell 3 meat here. Ooh, Kingstone Abbey. This is another trade route. I didn't realize that we could get a 4th one here. Usually we were limited to 3. It's quite nice, quite nice. We have a level 2 trade route with Northbury here. So let's see. Oh, negative 34. Let's open the resource book. Let's sell above 20. So butchers have a decent amount of work here, I feel. Newcomer. Beautiful. 152. And we're about to get ready and do an outgoing raid here, as we have to get ready for work, unfortunately. We have this mandate. Our lovely bailiff is out. Town in debt. An awkward silence settles over the Great Hall as one of your villagers asks for coins you don't have. Your profits did not match your expenses, drying out your treasury. Now you owe people money. Beautiful. Sounds like us in real life. I had to laugh at myself on that one, but things will improve. Prosperous days are ahead of us, my children in this village. Let's see, our upkeep is just through the roof at the moment, but I think our overall trade will balance out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm not sure if the taxes... And we should be good, to be honest. On a month-to-month basis, we're doing pretty well. Just have to keep our trading up. Let me see, can we sell any berries here? Sell above. Beautiful. Any of our granaries holding? Beautiful. Spoils of war there. Let's actually put the berries here, just in case. And let's see. Here's our cheese as well. Let's put the cheese here. We should be able to sell these items now. Let's do herbs. Bread is sold. Herbs are sold. What else we got over here? Oh, that's pretty much it. I mean, we're going to a negative income here. Not exactly too sure why, since we haven't changed too much and we haven't opened any other trade. No trade. It could be because of our tool buying. I didn't realize we still had that enabled. Alright, let's stop that. And we should have enough tools because we're not buying anything. We're pretty much just selling everything. Sell above 45 on the lovely cheese. Let's see, we have enough. And let's sell the milk as well. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the milk because we're going to make the cheese maker soon anyways. We sold all those blades. Damn, we're negative 80. Village is bankrupt here. Happiness is still overall good. Food is still flowing in. Pretty much just waiting for our troops to get back. Still on this King's Pledge. Let's go train Northbury. So let's send these 4. Soldiers are regrouping. Repair Davenport. So those soldiers are coming back. Let's see. Let's open our book here. We have high unemployment rate here. Let's see. Let's get We can't add us iron smelter there, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do to fix this, possibly. Got the windmill, we got a bakery. See, we kind of do have enough wheat, but we don't have the coinage to expand here just yet. Let's see what else we can do. That's a monastery. Yep. Service, that's church. Courier asks for an audience. Hops surplus for iron. Relatives of your villagers learned of your hop surplus and would like to trade some exchange for iron, which you seem to be running low of. Accumulate 100 inside. I think we have enough. See, that'll get us 5 for the labor, and we'll get... That's a deal. Let's go and give them those hops, so we're able to increase by 5 and get 25 iron. Thankfully. So with that, we've expanded our village slowly up this hill. So we still have no visitors in the tavern here. Which I think I may know why. One moment. Let me see. Let's put this here. Let's put the beer here. Let's try that now. Production and storage. There we go. We had a minor hiccup here with our beer. It wasn't logistically getting sent out. I always forget to add that into the granary. So with that, I think we should be good now because they can pick it up from the warehouse here. See a newcomer is coming in. Beautiful, let's get him. Mission success, spoils of war, 12 gold. 27 logs. Love it. So pretty much what keeps our settlement afloat here are these missions. Let's go train Northbury here with these 2 soldiers. Spoils of war yet again. Beautiful. Still waiting for our army to come back from the King's ultimate quest. See, upkeep just went through the roof there. Yes. Okay, so we finally have the tavern serving people here. We have a full attendance. Thankfully. Let's see if we can free build eventually. We'll probably put a sign on the other end. Beautiful. So tavern's finally in play here. As we're gonna pretty much make a long facing tavern going this way, looking towards the village here. This is quite nice. Let's see, we're just gonna expand for a few more minutes here. Do an outgoing raid. Quite awesome here. Our hunters and everything are working, doing their thing. Capture forge. Eventually we're going to add a jeweler to the village, which will definitely improve the whole stability of being able to get luxury resources into our economy. Let's see. Bailiff is still chatting with the lovely neighbors and trying to court them pretty much. Just waiting for this tavern area to be pretty much exposed. Common wares. Beautiful. We could actually expand that. I'll add a third. Cooperage, candles, stone gateway, jewelry. Here we go. Bulk trade edicts. Careful planning. What else do we have? Kingdom over here. Stone rampart. The knight dies in military mission and new one emigrates to your village. Well, that's King's accolades privilege. It's pretty awesome. Monastic beekeeping. Definitely. If we get the beekeeping and monastic kitchen going, it's pretty awesome. Let's get that tavern refined, and then eventually the tavern kitchen once we get this 50 with the labor. So back to a positive cash flow here. As we have more immigrants coming into our village. Happiness is good overall. Let's see. Let's raise the taxes once more. As we should be doing pretty good here. Let's get this next surf. 155 villagers. Town is just bustling at the moment. So we mainly expanded over here in this area, in this back area here, and over here on the hill. And we finally got the church expanded here with those expansions. So we have this entry. So we have capacity of 183. About 30 more capacity, but we could probably add this thatched area on the sides. Should be pretty awesome. So our Church of Sigmar is expanded here with this little entry and exit in the back end. We're gonna build this cheese maker, and I think we're also gonna build a weaponsmith. Let's see, resource production, weaponsmith, but we also need to produce a citizen. Interesting. Upkeep is also 20, so that's quite tough one, but let's focus on this cheese maker first because we're gonna definitely need more cheese production. So we're burning through all of our cheese here. Let's see, so let's fast forward just a bit. I think with that, yes. Tax, storage, and housing maximum capacity. Let's push this back down so our happiness can go through the roof here. Let's see. We may make another wheat farm in the back here, but we're not too sure. Bring in 2 planks. So we'll do an outgoing raid once this cheese maker is built over here. I think that'll be a good point for us to kind of wander off as we have to get ready for work here. So we have our brewer here, brewing Picin's finest beer. I definitely dig it. Resource to extract. A resource to extract, interesting. Let's expand the forest here. Let's expand here. All of this. None of that. Let's see, let's remove the residential on this side. And if anything, we'll do a sliver here. Try and get houses on this end. Do a hunting area all through this. And definitely this side. Let's see. Do a hunting over here. Surprised we even have all this. So we're just expanding our hunting areas for our hunters in our village of Picin here. So our town has been slowly growing. Housing is insufficient. Yeah, that'll change shortly. Probably end up expanding over here. Let's see if we can do some common masterpiece decorations here. Let's see, we have this polished planter. Let's put that by this entry here. Let's see what else can we put. Let's put these four on this roadway here. Just making this a very posh area. So by doing that, it increases desirability here. Just gonna literally drag this further. I'm gonna try and make this into a bigger village area here. What is this? Ah, fountain. Let's destroy that. And that's our tax rate is normal, so our happiness can be relatively stable here. And I think with that we have enough boar, we have enough meat growing. We're waiting for this cheese maker to be built. We'll assign the villagers necessary, so choose. Oh god. Need 2 commoners here. So let's open the mandate. Let's get these 2, and let's get a 3rd one. And let's conclude promotions so we can get 1, 2. And we'll get the 3rd one. Where are you? In the iron smelter. So we have those commoners there. Hop farm is mad producing here. Consumed this week 11 beers. I dig it. Alright, with that, we're gonna slide off for the afternoon, and we're gonna be back later this evening with some Battlefront 2, more of the campaign. So greatly appreciate everyone popping in and checking out our stream. We are Kingling Gaming, and we'll be back later tonight. So let's do this outgoing raid, and until later, cheers. Ooh, before we leave, look at this. Knight statue masterpiece. Your military victory has inspired some of your villagers and they wish to build a knight masterpiece in honor of the occasion. Luxury needs satisfaction. Lasts 150% longer. Very well. Echo of your military feats against powerful enemies will be studied and praised for generations to come. Succeeded. So we accomplished one of the aspirations, thankfully. So with that, let's do this outgoing raid, and until later, cheers.